All right, so today's class we are looking at volume of prisms. So to calculate the volume of any prism, we need to find the area of the base, which is shown by a capital B, and then we just multiply that by the height. So the formula is V equals capital B, again representing area of base, and then we just have to multiply by height. Right, so a quick video here on volume of prisms from BrainPop. Okay, so our first example here, we have a rectangular prism. So area of the base, which is length times width, and then we multiply that by height. Our length is 7 decimeters, our width is 4 decimeters, and our height is 3 decimeters. So we just multiply 7 times 4 times 3, and that gives me 84 decimeters cubed. All right, so it is decimeters times decimeters times decimeters. So volume, the units are cubed. Next, we have a cube. So a cube, all 3 dimensions are the same. So area of the base is side squared and then multiplied by height. So that becomes 5 squared. Our height is also 5. So 5 times 5 times 5, 125 centimeters cubed. And then a square prism, so our base is a square. So area of the base is side squared and then multiplied by height. So here it is 5 squared and our height is 12. So 5 times 5 times 12, that gives me 300 meters cubed. Okay, I'll give you guys a moment to try this one. All right, so volume is the area of the base multiplied by height. So area of a base, length times width. So 6.5 times 3.2, and then our height is 3.5. So just put that in your calculator, and we get 72.8 meters cubed. Okay, next we're looking at triangular prisms. So area of the base is a triangle. So our formula for area of a triangle is 0.5 AB, and we multiply that by height. The altitude of that triangle is 5. The base is 12, and the height is 7 meters. All right, and that gives me my answer of 210, and the unit is meters cubed. All right, I'll give you guys a moment to try this one. All right, so again, volume is the area of the base times the height. Area of the base is 0.5 times A times B, and then it's multiplied by height. 0.5, the altitude is 8, the base is 20, and then the height is 10, shown here. So we just got to multiply that out, and we get 800 centimeters cubed. All right, next we're looking at regular polygonal prism. Recall that the area of a polygon is 0.5 ANS, and then that's multiplied by height. Right, so this part here, that's the area of the base. Recall that A represents the apothem, which is shown here as 7 meters. N is the number of sides. All right, so in this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then lastly, the S here represents side length. So the side length is 9 meters, and then we multiply all of that by height, which is 16 meters. So let's put that in to our formula. 0.5 times 7 for the apothem. Number of sides, this is a pentagon, so 5-sided. Side length is 9 meters, and then the height is 16 meters. All right, so we just have to multiply that all together, and that gives me 2,520 meters cubed. All right, I'll give you guys this one to try. Okay, so volume, area of the base times height, 0.5 A and S times the height. So we have 0.5. The apothem here is 8 centimeters. Number of sides here is 6. It's a hexagon. And the side length is 9. And we are multiplying by the height, which is 15. So multiplying that all together, that gives me 3,240 centimeters cubed. Okay, lastly, we're going to look at a cylinder as well. So same concept, we need the area of the base and we multiply it by the height. So our base, it's a circle. So the formula of area of a base is pi r squared, and then it's multiplied by height. All right, so we'll use 3.14 for pi. Our radius here is 8 centimeters, and that is squared. And then our height is 12 centimeters. All right, so remember to multiply 8 squared, which is 8 times 8. All right, so multiply that all out. 3.14 times 8 times 8 times 12 gives me 2,411.52 centimeters cubed. Okay, I do have a quick video here. All right, so for this example, find the volume of the following. So again, area of the base multiplied by height. The area of the base, pi r squared, and that is multiplied by the height. So 3.14 for pi, radius is 3.5, it's squared, times the height, which is 13. So we'll multiply all of that out and we get 500.045, and the answer is in meters cubed. All right, so here we're looking at calculating the volume of water in a rubber hose that is 30 meters long, and it has an inside diameter of 1.75 centimeters. So notice here, this is in centimeters, this is in meters. So let's go ahead and change the 30 meters. We'll change that to 3,000 centimeters so that we have the same units when we're working on this problem. So now centimeters and 3,000 centimeters. We also have to figure out our radius. Our diameter is given, so our radius is 1.75 divided by 2. That gives me my radius of 0.875 centimeters. All right, now we could go ahead and calculate the volume. So volume is area of the base multiplied by height. So pi r squared multiplied by height. So 3.14 times 0.875, that is squared, and our height we're using 3,000 centimeters. All right, so multiply all of that out, and we get 7,212.1875 centimeters cubed. The question doesn't ask us to round it, so I've just put the whole answer there. All right, last question here. A drill with a diameter of 1 centimeter was used to drill 8 holes through a piece of wood 8 centimeters thick. How much wood was removed? All right, so the first thing we'll do for this question, it's a diameter of 1 centimeter. So therefore radius is 1 divided by 2, which is 0.5 centimeters. So let's go ahead and calculate volume. Area of the base multiplied by height. So pi r squared times the height. So 3.14 times the radius, 0.5, that is squared, times the height, which is 8 centimeters. So that gives me the volume of 6.28 centimeters cubed. All right, that's for one of the drills, but we're drilling 8 holes, so therefore 6.28 centimeters cubed, multiply that by 8, which gives me 50.24 centimeters cubed. All right, so how much wood was removed in total? So in total, 50.24 centimeters cubed. That's how much more wood was removed. All right, so I'm going to pause here